Learn CRT plus MSNR in 10 minutes.
I would like to do a quick trade recap on USDJPY. And in this video, I'll be explaining two things in this video. First, I'll be explaining this CRT, you understand? I'll be explaining CRT and how we can use CRT plus MSNR. You know, basically, I'll be using CRT plus MSNR to analyze this USDJPY. So you know that anything you learn from this manual definitely is what's being played in the market, or we play later in the market. So let's go. So first thing is that I want to use CRT first to analyze the market, to know the direction of the market first. So we want to know the candle that will be closing inside the range, outside the range, if it's breaking outside or inside. But in this video, I will make sure I explain everything in details. So first thing first is that we mark out what's our key level here. Yes, because once markets broke out this resistance level, so definitely it will become RBS. And you know, this is what a daily time frame. You don't just badge inside the daily time frame. You need to refine. So there are some refinements that will be made. So just have this glance of reading. Then so this will also help you to know the direction of how you can use your CRT plus MSNR. So let's leave this for now. And marking out your key level from this daily zone. So even if you switch over to a line chart, so you see it is probably A level. The A level is being broken and price tap, and what's price tap and move to the upside. And yeah, this is the candle we need to, you know, 3 candles CRT, you know, we need to use to know at the optimum level at which price we reach. So one thing you have to do is that the candle before the candle, it might be sometimes it might be bullish candle or bearish candle, but in this case it's a bearish candle. So the bearish candle before price tap into the key level, that is the first thing you have to do. You have to understand and know. You know, you don't just back inside, because we never know if price will continue selling to the downside. So understanding CRT will give you high chance of winning if you match up the CRT plus MSNR. You know, CRT plus MSNR. You understand? If you match this up together, just watch this video too, and I'm very sure you understand 2 or 3 things in this video. So also marking out this high and this low of this range is what we need. And what happened after that? Price came down to tap into this resistance level, because it was broken. So price came down to tap inside this level, and see what happened. Price came down and close inside this range, and this is what you want to see. You can see some example of how we mark out the bullish candle, the high and the low. And when this is a key level, you understand, this example of that key level, price tap and close. What happened here? Price tap and close. This is what we need. And after that, you've confirmed that on your daily, you switch over to your 4-hour time frame. So you switch to your 4-hour time frame, and this is where you have to take consideration about your entry. And so there are different models in which we use. So I'll explain the model we use here and the entry confirmation also, so you don't miss out. What you just have to understand is that you want to cash entry. You understand? So don't be in ace. Just calm down and you catch it. You get? So from here, this is the range that you mark out, the bearish range here and here. And what happens is that we need to mark out a zone at which price respects. So from here, this is the zone I mark out here. This zone. So I mark this zone out because I mark this zone out on the 4-hour, and you know, you need to refine. And inside that zone, what happens inside that zone? See this clear breakouts. You can see this inside this zone. Price came and break out this other block here on the 4-hour block. You can see this can be our first entry, right? But I will tell you why I didn't enter from here. So this can be our first entry. You can see this bullish candle break this other block here, and this price came as a weak, you know, just came and was weak the entry and starts moving, came back and starts moving. And what I did from here is that, you know, considering our models, you know, we have different models here of entry. So see this model, this buying model. So we have a buying model. Just take for example from the daily as our key level, price to tap to it, and what happened, price close inside. And what happened here, with example we have from the first 4 hour, what happened, price can tap in, but this one is 3 hour confirmation, but everything is also the same thing, you understand? Even if it's happening on 30 minutes, on 4 hour, on 2 hours, it's still the same type of model. So the first model can come from this first entry level, and this is what happened here, came down here before going. And second refinement is I go to, considering this entry level on page 13, this is just an entry based strategy manual. So here we find out that there's a break here on 4 hour, right? So there's a break here on 4 hours, so you have to refine to our 2 hours to cash the entry level. I used to explain all this when we have class, so we have to explain all that. So on 2 hours, what happened on 2 hours? So on 2 hours, see what happened on 2 hours. So on 2 hours, I like to refine on 2 hours. You understand? I like to refine, and I like to refine towards to a gap below. So on this trade, I refine to this level. So I refine to this level. I mean, so I was waiting for price to tap to this key level before going to the upside. But what happened? Price did another shocking thing on USDJPY. So as I was waiting, price gave another breakout here. So I was waiting for price to come down to this zone here before going to the upside. But at this zone, what happened here? Price also gave us a break in which we need to see. But let's go to 4 hours. It's very clean on 4 hours. Everything starts from 4 hours. So let's go down to 4 hours. So on the 4 hour, price gave us another break here. So from here to here. So I know, okay, I think I will switch this my entry from here, and my focus will be inside this range. You understand? Inside this range. So from here, I need to refine to 2 hours again, because we need to catch that sniper. As I said to you, once you know these terminologies, which I explained here, and after the break and after the entry, so everything also come within this range. So yeah, this is the 4 hour resistance level here. This is the 4 hour resistance level here. And what happened? Price came down to this OCL. I told you must refine to 2 hour to identify if there's a gap or not. So on 2 hour, there's a gap on that OCL, right? So I moved my entry right to that OCL from here. So I move my entry right to this OCL. You understand? So from that OCL, just mark out 2 lines because of spread. Mark out double line there. You understand? So from this OCL, I got my fine sniper entry from here. So I just risk I think I risk like 5 pips so on that trade, and up to this level, because this is where I close the trade. So this is where I close the trade. You understand? So that was 1:16, and you can also get levels like this if you understand. Number one, storyline. We start everything from storyline. To this setup, I use CRT to confirm my range and to know if price have actually start a bullish storyline. You understand? That's number one. And number two is I use MSNR to dive in my entry to a zone in which I can use Alchemist to snipe my entry. So 3 things I understood. 3 things I know about CRT, MSNR, and Alchemist. So you can see how Alchemist gave me that sweet entry level. So if you also want to learn like this, but you are still not getting it right in the market, we have a lot of traders, and you are still not getting it, you can just try to read this, download this, read this, and in next few weeks or few months, you see your trade bringing out a good fruit. What you are not seeing before, you start seeing them. That's just the idea of what you're not seeing before, you start seeing them. Once you understand the storyline of how candle moves from that daily to 4 hours to 2 hours, to snap your entry and all that. So the link to get this is also my little TikTok bio. If you want to have a copy of this, so go and get it, read it, study, use your strategy, study very well. Even if you're SMC trader, CRT trader, MSNR trader, I know everything. I combine everything together. I combine both CRT, MSNR, and chemist together. So if you're a chemist trader, you want to have that idea of sniper entry, just go through my manual. So everything is there embedded inside. So I'll still be doing more videos on how I cash my daily recap and all that, and also join my live stream anytime I'm on live, you understand? So it will do you more good than harm, you understand? So after getting this manual, this is a finished trading manual. So after getting this manual, you have access to my VIP community. So just make sure you go to my TikTok bio, you download the manual, and after downloading it, you reach out to me on WhatsApp and add you to the VIP community, so where you can learn more about entries, meet a lot of our chemist trader and all that. So thank you.